Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel Veracity Trigger. I am VT, and this is Brigandine, Legend of Runersia, and we're going to cover, guess what? Della. Got milk?
And as usual, stay triggered. Pew pew. Pew.
She's a pretty good assassin. So, you want to know about Della. She's one of the best characters in the game. She's basically close to Rudo stats as far as like just kicking ass, taking names. You know, it's one of those things here. But you want to see some of these stats here. And she, right now, on my file here, I got a level 29. And you see the hit points, 740. She has a defense of 115, which is basically like the Swordmaster class, right? But she has an agility of 120. She has an agility of 120. I don't think I gave her any pills or potions or anything like that for this file. She's just naturally that good of agility, so she can be a dodge artist and all that. And she has a command range of 4. She has a character growth of E because she is assassin right now, so that's not super awesome, but it's not that important. She has a rune growth of B, which is pretty dang good for this good of a knight here. So yes, it's really nice. So what does she come with? She comes with these butterfly knives. You can give these cursed edge swords, same kind of weapon you can give Tim, and it's pretty cool. You can put on a light armor, you can put on a gauntlet, and you can put on a ring, right? So those are all really, really nice things. And what I also have to say is intelligence of 90. That's almost in the hundreds for an assassin. I mean, I know that you get decent intelligence, but for a physical character like that, to even have that too, that's just freaking amazing. So you also get this critical rate up of S, which increases the chance of landing critical hits by 25. So it just cranks up your luck to be able to do them by 25%. And that's just, you know, that's just a kind of a standard thing there. There's also the evasion up to A, increases evasion up to 20% when you already have 120 agility, so that's like 120 plus 20%. I don't know, it's probably going to bring you up to 130 maybe for evasion, which is really good. Double movement, so you can attack, you can move yourself around, reposition, and move to another place if you have enough movement spaces, which you come with 5 mobility down here, so that's already, you know, kind of a thing. She is just really one of the best characters in the game. Basically, she's not talked about as much as Rudo because he kind of has a one-hit kill, you know, and she's got all these pre-moves that she has to do. But you can pit Rudo against Della, and Della might be able to end up killing Rudo pretty easily. And Rudo might not even be able to get a hit on her just because she has more agility than he does. And in this game, it comes down to, do I have more agility than you? Yes, I do. So I can dodge you, and you really can't dodge me. That's kind of what it is like. It's sort of like reality. It's like if you had to face Bruce Lee up against, I don't know, Jet Li. Obviously, Bruce Lee will be the one that comes out on top, just a little bit, you know? So that's kind of my point. But you get all these other moves here, and I think I've already covered this before, but you get the Evil Cross, which is the normal attack. It's pretty good, 130 power, 14 accuracy. You can see every single one of these has a plus modifier for accuracy versus the Vikings, like I talked about last time, where there's a negative modifier for accuracy. So you're just getting bonus after bonus after bonus with this, right? Ghost Hit, really, really good one to do. 60 MP to use. How much MP do we have? 315. Honestly, we have 315. We can do 2 Fatal Darknesses. This is why she can take down Rudo. She can do 2 Fatal Darknesses on Rudo. Or she can just do a bunch of ghost hits, right? There's the Bewitching Step, which is basically 2 hex radius away. She can cause any random kind of paralysis or poison or something to happen to the enemy. So basically this is kind of like shooting a bow at the enemy with a poison tip dart or a faint tip dart or petrify or a charm, you know, whatever it could be. It's pretty good for that. It's really cheap too. I know the percentage is only 30%, but you know, 30% in this game sometimes to me feels like 50. So just take that into, you know, just remember that. Now these 3 are pre-moves. So you have to stand there and do it. But the reason I don't care about that is because with the double movement, I can do this move and then move closer to the enemy or move further away from the enemy. But if I'm closer and I'm standing next to them after I just stood there, so let's say I did Bewitching Step on an enemy that was, 2 spaces away, then after I do Bewitching Step, I can use the extra movement to move closer to the enemy, and the next turn do Ghost Hit or Fatal Darkness if I want to, because of the double movement that she naturally has ingrained into her character here as an assassin. So it's really, really cool how you can use this. And since she has 315 MP, I could give her extra stuff so that she could do Fatal Darkness 3 times. I could give her potions or equipment and crank the 315 up to, with 110 MP, right? That would be 3 times, so that'd be 330. So I could get her extra gear and potions to get her up to 330 MP, which she's only 15 points away. That's not that hard. And then you have 3 Fatal Darknesses. 3 Fatal Darknesses on Rudo in a battle? Rudo only does CMR 1 time. And then he's got to charge it up again to do another one. And while he's trying to charge it up again, that's a whole turn lost. She can just do this 3 times in a row if you get 330 MP. You could solo... Well, I don't want to say perfectly you can solo Rudo, but I'm going to say that there's a good chance that with the extra crit damage that she does, there's a good chance you could solo Rudo with Della. Give her a little bit of gear and try it out. Let me know in the comments down below if you tried it, if you think it's possible. I do believe it's possible. I haven't tried to solo Rudo because every time I see Rudo, it's like, oh my god, I gotta fight this guy again. And you get a little nervous, I'll be honest. It's always a little nerve-wracking time when you're trying to fight Rudo. Every time you fight the dude. I totally get it. But try it out and see if she can just knock out Rudo, right? So that's what you get with this. Fatal Darkness, very strong. 200 power. Rudo's obviously a little stronger power, but, she's got 3 black orbs or purple orbs with it. And if you do it 2 or 3 times, you'll knock him out. All right, so we got Dimension here. It's a spell, gets rid of anybody on the field, puts them someplace else, somewhere on the field. And could be anywhere. It's kind of fun. She has a cure here, which is very interesting because usually the reason Della is kind of special in that sense is because Modessa and Della both get 1 extra spell that most people don't get. I believe Modessa gets a paralyze spell and Della gets this cure spell, but I don't believe I put them through anything to get this. No, I really never did. They just get like an extra little thing. So if somebody is paralyzed, poison, or whatever, she can actually cure this. She has 54 MP to do it. So instead of using your offensive magic, you could go into kind of a supportive mode and help out, which hardly any characters get this. So that makes Della kind of special, like a special character, kind of like Dinadan in a way. Not as special as Dinadan, but you get a cure spell. So I guess just remember you can do that. I think it's good that they did that, but every time I play, I always forget because I'm literally just thinking of straight up damage when I'm trying to use Della. So there you go. You get Gravity here, which will lower someone's agility, make them easier to hit. This could work for your teammates, really. It's not going to really do a whole lot for Della, for herself, per se. But if your team has a bunch of, very bad agility dragons or something like that, then Gravity will help you hit whatever you're trying to hit. But using Della on the field, I almost never really need to do that. You get a Venom spell, too. But I never really use Venom because there is Bewitching Step, and Bewitching can poison, so I find it weird. This is the really weird part. Bewitching Step costs 30 MP. It could poison, right? With a 30% chance to poison. Then you get a Venom spell, which has a 20% chance to poison for more MP. I don't understand why you'd put this in there when you just have this. You have a better percent chance to poison with Bewitching Step than you do with Venom. And Bewitching Step has a better power ratio than Venom does. Okay. Bewitching Step is a 2 space radius, and Venom is a 3. Okay. Just get rid of Venom. Okay. You don't have to get rid of Venom, but okay. If that was the only reason is because you have to try to poison him, then I get it. But if I was building, I'm just saying, if I were to do this, I would have just forgotten about Venom. But you do get a Venom spell, so if you want to really use it, go for it. But that's really it, with her stuff. So let's just talk about her her background a little bit. So Della is female, age 42, class assassin, the Shinobi tribe chief known as Chief Mother, and the imparter of the Shinobi magic. Developed from a conventional black magic. Although she showers her daughter Talia with love, she views her responsibility as the mother and lawkeeper of the Shinobi village as her most important duty. Whenever Della is torn between her roles as Chief Mother and mother to her daughter, Odessa will be there to gently lend a listening ear. So Odessa kind of helps out with the mothering process and all that, I suppose. And yeah. But Della is pretty much very, very close to Rudo as far as the strength is concerned. Now, I know Rudo has better power when it comes to his particular clean military rule, as I usually term or CMR. But it's very, very powerful. And plus the fact that she has 110 MP right now to do it, or 315 MP, and it's 110 to do it. Let's just see with equipment real fast. Can we potentially get that up there? You can see the attack goes up if I give her this. Let's see if we can get... I just want to see if we can get a few pieces of gear to just crank this up, right? So let's put on this one here. And look at that, Dark Gauntlets. Already up 10 points. Let's do Sacred, because I just want to see if we get all purple. And boom! I just do all purple, and it went from 315 to 330. And now, as you can see, 310, or 110 times 3, 330. I can do Fatal Darkness 3 times with more attack, with more HP, with more MP, with more everything. And you can get away with it. So even with just purple gear at level 29, I don't have another white sword to show you, but it would obviously not come up to this. But if you just had purple gear, you can go up against Rudo and do this 3 times. I think you only need 2, but if you really needed 3, you could do it 3 times and just mess up his day and, come out the winner. I would definitely go in with a protection spell against his CMR just in case. Just in case he vaults about 600 points of damage on you, because he's going to do a lot. I know when he hit Stella before when I was using Stella, he hits pretty hard. But yeah, let me know how you use Della. Let me know if she's one of your favorite characters or not. I had a blast talking about her. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a thumb, leave a sub, that'd be great. And I'll see you in the next guide video.